Hello everyone, it's me, Clayton. I just got back from watching Avengers Endgame. So after 22 films, after 11 years, and after so much anticipation for what many people thought could never be done, how does this film end the storyline that started in 2008 and has continued to this day? In the best way it possibly could. Without spoiling anything, Avengers Endgame feels like a remarkable final chapter to an incredible story, filled with so much fan service that it feels like the film could explode from it. Tons of great performances from its massive cast, some of the best visual effects you'll ever see in your entire life, a storyline that surprised me not once or twice, but practically in every other scene, and with one of the biggest battles I've ever seen in my entire life, comic book, film, or otherwise. But let's get to the actual review, shall we? So, the story is, it takes place after Infinity War, and all I can say about it is that it has the Avengers go through one last plan to defeat Thanos. Revealing any more would spoil a ton of stuff that I don't want to reveal for any of you guys. Let's go for the good stuff, though. So, of course, the cast puts on incredible performances. And since there are so many cast members to go through for both the heroes and the villains, that's saying a lot. Central to the plot, though, are mostly the original Avengers. Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, Thor, Black Widow, and Hawkeye. They're the six that started it, so they're the six that end it. And honestly, I think the film was a great send-off for the original cast. Everyone gets their big moments in the spotlight. No one feels left out. Even some of the side characters in the other films all get really big moments that help them, stand on their own. And even characters that I initially thought everyone would hate, like Captain Marvel and most of the sorcerers from Doctor Strange. All of them are portrayed really, really well. All of them get awesome moments, and I especially have to say Josh Brolin as Thanos. He was already amazing in Infinity War, and here he puts on some of his best work yet. And honestly, I think the film would fall apart if he wasn't as good of a villain as he already was. But this isn't his story. This is the Avengers story, and the stuff that they do here feels right out of a comic book in the best way possible. And it manages to fulfill a storyline that could have been just fan service fluff, and they make it into an epic adventure. It's exciting, funny, dramatic, slow, fast, and features some of the best moments that you'll ever see in any comic book movie. The emotional attachments you get to these characters, the amazing battles that you see them get into, some of the funniest jokes that you'd swear they waited until this film to use. All of it is done on a massive scale that's unlike anything I've seen. Though there isn't an after-credits scene, the credits that are shown also feel like the best constructed and feel like a true love letter to this cast and what they've done for the universe. I can't really speak on anything on the plot. I realize I'm being extremely vague, but it's only because it's best experience for yourself after you've already seen the other 21 movies, which I realize will take a lot of time if you haven't gone on the Marvel bandwagon, but you really should at this point. Basically, the Marvel Cinematic Universe did what I thought no film series could do back when I was just a kid. I thought no film series could take characters I admired as a young lad, and it couldn't take them through epic adventures that took them through space, that took them through technology, through a world war, and even through realms unknown to man. But we found men and women who were able to take the charge, who were able to give these characters the life they needed, and who were able to bring so many great characters and moments and scenes to life. Going through over 40 hours of Marvel content, it made me realize that this was a once-in-a-lifetime thing, that I don't think that this will ever be equaled unless we get another miracle. And that's why Avengers Endgame means so much to me. A story is really only as good as it ends, and this is the ending that it deserved. A fantastic, fan-pleasing ending that should basically satisfy everyone. I realize more Marvel films are coming in the future, but for now, I'd like to present not only Avengers Endgame, but the entire Infinity Saga with a 10 out of 10. My highest overall recommendation, and quite frankly, Marvel is where I stand. And I stand with the amazing people who brought this universe to life. See you next time.